What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about Gary Bettman's visit to Winnipeg and how all that went. Truthfully, I couldn't believe how well it went. I'm going to dive into it in just a second here, but the reason I'm even talking about this today is because there was a lot of rumors for about a week or so now that the Jets were going to be moving because, Gary Bettman was coming to Winnipeg because the ticket sales were low and he needed to talk to Mark Chipman about how, they were going to refill the stadium, and if he didn't, then he was gone. Jets are moving. That was the furthest thing from the truth, apparently, as Gary Bettman had stated over and over and over again. He pumped Winnipeg's tires big time, and that was pretty cool to see. But I just feel a little bit of a sense of relief. I never really bought into the idea that Winnipeg was actually going to be moved or anything, but it was annoying how many people were talking about it, and I was scared that maybe it would snowball into something down the line. I made a video about why the Winnipeg Jets have not been able to fill the arena, and it really doesn't have to do with the city or the want for hockey here. We love our Jets and everything, but the problem is, True North really has not taken care of their season ticket holders and their, fans in general. Last season, a complete disaster on a PR front, marketing-wise. They had this awful campaign that basically was like, hey, if you don't buy season tickets, we're going to move the team. That's basically what the commercial said. It came off way more as a threat than it did a promotion to buy season tickets, and it was, kind of really a smack in the face as a fan. I really hated that. With that, mixed with the on-ice product not being good, a lot of the players on the team being pretty unlikable, like, Pierre-Luc Dubois. Guy wasn't very popular here. Blake Wheeler towards the end, a lot of people had issues with him. A lot of people were just tired of paying for this shitty product, quite frankly, and that's why the Jets were losing some season ticket holders last year. Now, all of that is a problem, and the Jets need to put people back in seats. That's very obvious, but Gary Bettman came out straight out into this interview, and he said, I'm not really sure why people are now speculating that the Winnipeg Jets are not going to be here. Like, he just basically poured cold water right on the, big elephant in the room, and it was so refreshing and so relieving as a fan because, again, I haven't really been buying into the idea that the Jets are in danger of moving, but it has been on my mind, and I'm sure it's been on your mind if you're a Jets fan. I know a lot of people that have been stressing out about it, but it was just very nice and relieving that Gary came out swinging first question and pretty much shut it down right from the beginning, that the Jets are staying in Winnipeg. There is no, in danger of moving. He believes in the franchise, and he went on to say that, 7 or 8, 9 times in the press conference. It was actually really refreshing. My favorite quote from the whole thing is, I believe this is a strong NHL market. I'm not sure why somehow people are speculating that the Jets are not going to be here. I do not view this as a crisis. The crisis he's referring to, again, is the lack of people in the building. But he goes on to say in the interview that he's very, pleased with how Mark Chipman is handling getting people back in seats. And I think next season, we're going to see a lot more full buildings in Winnipeg. Bettman goes on to say that he applauds the effort of Mark Chipman and his staff for, their dedication to bring season ticket holders back into the fold. He mentioned that Canadian fan bases have aged out and then recovered in the past. It has happened before. That's basically what he was saying. He's like, yes, teams go through highs and lows. The Jets are in a low right now, and he's not concerned. Like, this was so nice to hear. He then goes on to say, yeah, this is a strong hockey market, and they will adjust, to their situation. So I feel a lot better after listening to this press conference. Gary really, the entire way, was just defending the city and defending the rumors that the Jets were leaving, and the guy killed it. I mean, I'm not a big Gary Bettman guy. I think, he's a bit of a scumbag, kind of a snake, but I have to, tip my hat to him there for shutting down all of these rumors that the Jets will not be here. Later on in the press conference, Bettman went on to say, obviously the attendance needs to improve. It will. I have confidence in the organization, and importantly, I have confidence in this community. So Bettman, again, pumping Winnipeg's tires there. Right after that, Bill Daly called the Jets a model franchise. He said, we wish we had 32 of these. Hockey matters here, and it is important to us. Winnipeg matters to us. So that's all great to hear as a fan. I feel a lot better now. But then at the end of the press conference, a reporter asked, hey, when are we getting a draft kind of thing? And I thought that was kind of a stupid question. But then Gary Bettman was like, yeah, you need to finish a few of your hotels that you're building downtown, but after that we can talk about a draft. That's pretty cool. I didn't expect that to come out of this. hell yeah, man. I don't know. A draft in Winnipeg would be fun. I would definitely attend to watch. Be a great experience. I think there'd be some elite level memes coming out of it too, so that would be a bonus. I don't know how that would actually play out with the draft now decentralized, but I don't know. Hey, draft here would be awesome for the city. So the Jets do have some stuff that needs to improve, obviously, with putting people back in seats, mending some fences with, you know, some season ticket holders, some ex-season ticket holders, I should say. Mark Chipman did have an event with Josh Morrissey and Mark Scheifele over this past weekend with ex-season ticket holders. I believe there was some kind of outdoor rink, and pretty much was like, hey, we're sorry we treated you poorly. Hey, we're sorry that, you know, we made you not want to come to our games, but we would love to have you back, sort of thing. So hats off to Mark Chipman for making the effort and you know, trying to get people back into seats. I do like some of the stuff that they've got going on now with the all-in program, where you can put down a deposit for playoff tickets and then choose a season ticket package for next year. I think that's really cool. So I don't know, they're doing good things now, and I just wish that, you know, they went ahead and they did these kind of things last season instead of, you know, pissing off the majority of the fan base. But to sum up the Gary Bettman press conference, he basically came in and he said, I don't know why you're panicking. This is not a crisis. We do not view this as a crisis. Ticket sales will go back up. We believe in the city, and we think Winnipeg will be just fine. I'm just here for, you know, my regular visits. So looks like a lot of this was taken out of context, and you know, a lot of people thought it was related to that Athletic article with, you know, all the numbers and the Jets season tickets and everything like that. Turns out it wasn't. So Gary was just here for his regular visit, and everything got blown out of proportion big time. So happy that got put to bed. I'm happy I can breathe again, because that was, you know, starting to creep in, starting to stress me out a little bit at the thought of losing the Jets, but it doesn't seem like the Jets are in any danger of moving. I have faith in the city, I have faith in the community, and I think that, you know, the barn will be packed up pretty full come playoff time, and then heading into next year, especially if we have a long playoff run, man. Like, this Jets team is a lot of fun right now. I think they've still got a swing or two to add at the trade deadline. I'm all locked in, baby. I believe in this team. I can't wait to see what they do. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, leave a comment down below what you guys thought about the video, thought about the press conference. I want to hear from you guys. If you're a Jets fan, I don't know how you could hate that press conference. It went about as well as it could have for us. So, you know, everything that I heard, I was pretty happy with. Was there any concerns or anything that stood out to you in the presser? I want to hear about it down below. But yeah, that's all for me, guys. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Go Jets, go! Bye-bye.